Today's racial climate is intense. Americans, both young and old, are affected by racial tensions that have been especially heated since the pandemic overtook the United States. Teachers and administrators can unknowingly add to these tensions through our curriculum and book selections in schools. Our students see these demonstrations and they begin to question where they belong. As teachers, we can help them identify their place in this world. Students are increasingly learning about their culture and ethnicities. They are taking a stand on all types of social issues. Throughout the American culture and educational systems, we have taught racial bias in children's literature without intending to. The vast majority of children's and young adult books feature a white male protagonist or a male anamorphic character, which were also written by white male authors. This can lead to unconsciously teaching racial and gender biases. As depicted in this infographic, you can see that while there is an improvement in the representation in children's literature, there continues to be misrepresentation of underrepresented communities. These characters are purposely holding mirrors. The phrase windows and mirrors has been used by educators to refer to different types of literature. Emily Stile of the National Seed Project explained that a book that reflects a reader's own life is like a mirror, and a window book offers a view into someone else's life experiences. Books are considered mirrors when students find themselves, their families, and their communities not only reflected but valued. Students can feel a sense of belonging when they read books where they see characters like themselves who are valued in this world. Students of color need diverse books because so often they do not see themselves in literature and therefore feel marginalized or even invisible. Books such as these can empower Black students to embrace their culture, learn about their past, and feel good about who they are now. Less than 15% of YA and children's literature contain a main character that is Latino, Native American, or Asian that also do not have a Judeo-Christian heritage. Multicultural literature can prevent students from feeling isolated and fosters positive self-esteem. Books have the ability to nurture respect for one's culture and heritage. Students should also have the opportunity to see families represented in books too. They can gain an understanding that others share their family experiences. Students who identify with the LGBTQ community also need to have a mirror book. Often these students are isolated and long to find connections in books similar to these. Books can also be windows which allow us to see into others' lives and cultural experiences. White students especially need diverse books because when they see too much of themselves in books, they can begin to feel like they are the center of the world. A book like this can cause empathy for people with disabilities. Students with disabilities partner with average students in groups like Unified PE and Unified Theater at Lakewood High School. Students here are helping out at the Jeffco Action Center. Books around homelessness and poverty can bring attention to community needs. Students can be moved to action when awareness is gained through literature. Students can relate to global events when themes, conflicts, and characterizations are found in multicultural books like this. It helps students to better understand current world issues and possibly take action to champion causes that are beyond their own worldview. When girls find main characters with strong intellect and grit, they can be empowered to pursue their interest, even when the current climate is dominated by males. Currently, YA and children's literatures have only 29% characters which are predominantly female. So what now? Should we throw out all of our dead white men biographies? Well, no, but we do need to start with awareness. You also need to look into your classroom. What literature do you have on your shelves? Do your books represent the demographics and uniqueness of your students? Teachers and administrators could use tools like this to help analyze their class library. This could help you target areas of growth and need. Let's also look at our curriculum. Do you enrich language, reasoning, writing, discussions, and literacy skills by creating opportunities for conversation on different perspectives and challenging belief systems? Do you increase engagement among students by helping them feel connected to a curriculum that honors their story and background? Or do we continue with tradition and comfort? All students deserve to see themselves and others in literature and curriculum. As teachers, that is something that is in our direct power and control.